Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA interim super lightweight championship of the world. For the thousands in attendance here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with silver, 29 victories, including 27 knockouts. Only 2 defeats, Marcos El Chino Maidana. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, 51 victories, including 35 knockouts, with 6 defeats, Erik El Terrible Morales.
Caballeros, ustedes recibió sus instrucciones. Mira, que está bien, escúchame, cuídate, listos, vámonos.
Round 1 begins in El Norte in Tijuana, but it is Maidana who expects. He's also a slow starter. Demonstrated that, surely up to a fast start here either. Body shot by Maidana. Baseline of Erik Morales, and so far he has not thrown a meaningful
right hand back very well. Turning his head with Maidana's right hand to take force off.
Maidana off of him. And it starts with an uppercut that doesn't land. There's no subtlety here. This is blunt force. Now the old warrior starts trying to dust off the jab. Maidana rips him with handed body shots. Maidana missed with the big right hand, but he's coming.
I thought that left hook inside was Maidana's most effective punch so far.
So far, and already it appears that Erik Morales' right eye might be swelling.
And I think it was from that short left to be hit.
Eye looks very bad. Looks almost as though he got thumbed.
Yep, that's exactly.
Cut lands for Maidana. Missed with the right hand, but the left hook found contact again. Morales has landed a couple punches here and there, but eye seems almost closed. Round 1, ready. Erik Morales may be a one-eyed fighter. Maidana's face.
Sneaky right hand from Maidana.
Is also the cut man. Or excuse me, wrong corner. Jose Morales, the trainer, is.
You gotta throw punches. When are you gonna start doing something?
Blows occur at awkward angles. Here you see Maidana's. That could have been the punch that did it, Jim. If that's the punch, then it wasn't a thumb. But it seemed
when you're older, when you have not stayed in condition and drained too much liquid, then you are way more susceptible to sweat.
As you age.
CompuBox numbers in round 1. I said Maidana was
a shell of his former self that we've seen in his 3-fight comeback so far. This 140-pound puncher that we've advertised him here to be.
First minute and a half of the second round than he did in round 1. Almost landed that right hand flush. It was a of his career, he had a competitive arrogance which was in itself intimidating to opponents. Arrogance would be seen as comical under these circumstances.
He got tagged one good shot. He wanted to come back with 2 of his own. From creating real momentum against him, but he seems unable to do momentum.
Morales trying to fight his way back. Absolutely huge right hand.
Maidana.
And suddenly, and the crowd goes very enthusiastically.
Because he's seen it all before, Morales.
You to be calm, use the jab.
Corner is right. His right eye is totally closed up. I'm talking about Erik Morales. That's to win rounds 1 and 2. Erik Morales did have a good flurry around the
wide sweeping left hook.
Particularly if Maidana's moving in that direction of the eye. I hurt in this fight was Maidana by that right hand, and I thought that was enough to give Morales the round.
It will be fascinating to see what happens with Maidana in long association with the new trainer, Rudy Perez, because Perez, sophisticated brawler, to a superior skilled boxer, that Perez had something to do with that.
Yeah, and I don't know if Maidana will ever be a sophisticated boxer. Adding a few wrinkles, a few changes in his rhythm, a few combination traps for guys. With the way he can punch, it only takes one or two hands.
Maidana, however, walked through it and came back. Now he has to wait. But there's a vicious uppercut and a vicious left hook out whenever those exchanges would take place.
Those little left hooks inside from Maidana.
Not Maidana's December opponent, Amir Khan. A great jabber would be going after that.
And you can see Morales trying to take advantage of the wildness. Limited success at times.
Trying to stay in the middle and throw shorter, straighter shots.
Right.
Mijo, van 3 rounds, los 3 rounds los llevamos perdidos.
Son,
Puros golpes para la nuca, puros golpes a la nuca.
he's only hit.
Maidana's a rough customer, and here he is roughing Morales up. A left hook to the body, a left hook to the head.
61, Maidana's landing the harder punches. Left hook for Morales, crowd loves that. Erik decides to press the
Stamina he did in his youth. In the old days when he fought off the ropes like that,
he still knows how to do it, he just can't do enough of it.
by the time he gets that third. This is not just tonight with Maidana, this is throughout Morales.
Y se habla español mucho mejor de todo. With the sole exception of Joe Cortez, who also speaks great Spanish.
Sleepers. Buena cabeza.
And clear at Maidana intelligently using his size and strength there with Morales. Effective stuff, but he was holding Morales on the ropes, putting his weight on Morales, making Morales.
The kind of ring intelligence Maidana exhibits is important to him because he's not.
If he sees something working, he sticks with it. If something's not working, he finds something that will.
And he walks through whatever you deliver.
There's a few punches. You gotta throw more. Throw harder punches.
Check, please. Punch and rabbit.
Basically, Maidana is more or less doubling what Morales does, both in terms.
Well, he's following Rudy Perez's instructions in the corner. Maidana is. Looks like
the older fighter shows greater hand speed in the exchange.
Well, as Maidana middle with counters.
Realizing that the veteran star would find the weaknesses in Maidana's craft. When you're favored by 6-1, you've got the smart money.
Yeah, Morales only seemed to have sentimental money, if any, behind him.
Hard right hand over the top by Morales. Maybe his best punch.
Maybe isn't so upset at this moment that they did.
Morales came back with 2 straight punches down the middle. This is a great round.
Oh, accurate.
A last stand by Morales, perhaps.
Oh.
Teaching the young star a thing or two about hand speed and
highly effective. And here comes Maidana.
Do something. You gotta score points.
So far, we haven't seen the anticipated body attack from Morales, but I'll tell you, he's throwing like right there is landing like a straight right hand. He seems to be moving and wobbling Maidana, not just with that right hand on the chin, with a stiff left jab.
Hell of a round for.
Yeah, this is like an old-time Erik Morales fight. All action. It's the 2, Marcos Maidana. But I gotta tell you, in round 5, I also get in the 5th. I think the judges have to give him at least 2 out of close fight. I've got Maidana winning by 1 point.
Max Kellerman gave him the 2nd round.
It's a softer boxing glove. It hurts a puncher. Personally, I think it's hurting Maidana.
Yeah, and as I said, I gave Morales the 2nd on the right hand, which means it's 3-2 Morales, although I wouldn't think it, but when you look down at the card is what feel like a fight Morales is winning, and yet he might be.
In the evening isn't what you felt you were scoring as you marked them all down. Midway through the fight, and Maidana seems to be slowing championship part since the first minute of the fight, when his right eye swelled.
If he can continue this pace in the face of Maidana's pressure and determination.
Maidana pressure.
Keeps getting
Morales
hit.
keeps fighting back and countering.
For Morales' safety, and this is not a safe kind of fight, but I have to say it is a great champion like this. Put up this kind of fight.
He just took a hard breath afterward and appeared to have been more affected by that punch.
Yes.
And Maidana seems to know it, and the old warrior fights back again. He's never known he's never tried to get away from combat. He's always fought his way out.
Finish him off. Hey, what happened with his...
No, he's maybe not physically what he once was, but what made Morales great was still there. Look at that big right hand that seemed to take the fight out of Morales.
He worked with us for many years and then retired from the job a few years back in extreme family tragedy. And Jerry, if you're listening, there are few tonight. 12. Erik Morales putting up the kind of fight I did in the 6th round. 14 apiece. All of Maidana's were power shots.
Stop, stop, stop.
How many more rallies does there until the last final moments? There's so much love for Erik Morales among fight fans. He asked for this, Jim, for this.
He kept telling people that he was sure he could win.
And he's not, and he's very much in this fight.
Straight right hand and left hook landed from a...
Yeah, between the two of them, I believe it's Maidana who has been the most hurt at various moments of this fight.
They're going to go 5 rounds if the fight goes the distance. Could be special.
First 7 have been.
Backs Morales off. Second hard body shot before the bell.
Morales throwing the kind of right hand where he won his first belt from Daniel Zaragoza. The right starch and then the left hook up top seemed to take the starch, there you see, out of Maidana's legs for a moment. The jab Morales has been throwing knocks an off-balance Maidana further.
Punches landed in the fight by Maidana. That may be a critic. Runs out of energy down the stretch. Or his energy ebbs.
Doesn't happen. Oh!
Huge left hook. Maidana's holding momentarily. He was badly wobbled.
Badly wobbled.
Lands for Morales.
At the moment, with the upper hand in a fight of the...
An amazing show by the 34-year-old, 27-year-old punching sensation of the division. Huge right hand by Maidana.
For Maidana that looked like arm punches, where if it were another fighter, you'd think, well, he didn't really...
For Maidana threw that big right hand. And Morales, remember, hurt Maidana with a big left.
Morales is round based on the fact that Maidana was wobbled and seemed in trouble.
By Maidana.
Oh, the upper, as fast as Maidana recuperates, in other words, he winds up badly hurt, and then but it's not as though he's not really wobbled, he is.
Two fighters can shake off the wobble the way Maidana can. And
Great call with Holyfield, yeah.
Holyfield was the best in his prime.
There is.
Nos queda nada más 4
Almost
rounds.
walked to the wrong
rounds.
one.
Un poquito más.
More water?
Throws half the number of punches. Left hook right on the button, and look how he changed the trajectory of that.
Power punches in the 8th round. Morales was 11 of 8. Landed him while throwing half as many punches. Harold, how do you have it through 8?
I thought Erik, I got it 4 rounds apiece, 76, all even. Looks out of gas. It's like you watch his mouth and he's like blowing up. He's not breathing in, Jim. Somehow or other, I think he's breathing through his nose. Rudy Perez, without Rudy Perez, I think he's in bad shape.
However, he has just Morales with a series of about 12 power punches. And right now, Maidana to fight. Stop.
I mean, Maidana just landed about 20 power shots to me.
All of a sudden,
Erik Morales.
Unbelievable. Stop.
This sport is sad. It's not just his technique. It's certainly not what he has left.
I don't think there's a soul in the arena who believed that become a serious candidate for fight of the year.
And yet it is. Not if this continues, potentially.
Well, I don't know. Ishida knocking out James Kirkland in round 1. That's the upset of the year.
Stop.
What a courageous show by Morales. That right like a golf ball, or maybe even a tennis ball. And sometimes Morales doesn't.
Had extremely limited vision, if any at all, from that right eye. And he uppercuts, Jim, are the punches, I think, that have had the best effect. After them, his legs lock up, he wobbles frequently. That round particularly difficult to score.
Let's go in and kick the shit out of this guy.
Well, whole fight. Something tells me we will be in the not too distant future. First Maidana ding out of them by riding with them. Then Morales coming back with more accurate. The whole fight like this.
And Morales 18 out of 26. 18 landed 22 of 99 and had that giant rally.
And Morales was landing the more accurate, I thought, harder shots. Either way.
Would be here in a tough physical fight against Maidana. That was almost unfathomable. To think that he could do it with unfathomable.
It also points out how great he was at his best, that he have enough to do this.
Well, has any recent fighter ever had personality? The confidence, the arrogance, his ring performances.
That's why he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
We posed to him the hypothetical question. You're at Canastota. Oh. Well. All right, so the drama settles a little bit, and I'll try to finish. Hypothetically, you're at Canastota. You're celebrating your induction to the Hall of Fame. He was stumped, utterly stumped. Finally, after what? That's one other element of the ring personality. He never liked his opponents.
Honest answer, I mean, Pacquiao is superhuman.
There are talks. There are against the Morales we're looking at right now.
Let's not forget, a fighter with just the same kind of heart.
Meaning Maidana tonight. Maidana just landed 2 giant shots.
Maidana knocks everyone out with.
Quieren impresionar con 10 segundos nada más.
You feel like you got him? Even the referee's against you.
En el plexus.
Here we see Maidana at the end of the round. Look at where he brings that left.
Was getting the best of it. He was 22 of 57 in the round. Maidana.
I thought Morales won the round.
If Morales wins this round,
still showing the effects of those big Maidana shots at the end of the last round. That one eye, the other one completely shut. Sitting duck for that big left hook.
That was a huge shot, as were the 2 punches toward the end of the last round. To the degree that he holds on, meaning that he's holding his ground and trying.
The body from Maidana. And Morales seems to psych him out by not folding. This is going to be one of the indelible images. Morales peering out of that one eye, fighting like this against the ferocious.
That giant bruise against Evander Holyfield in Atlantic City.
Yes.
This Vitaly Klitschko against Lennox Lewis, but that one was shredded and bleeding. This one has simply...
Maybe a pivotal moment of this fight right now. Maidana really taking the play away from Morales. A little hurt and certainly incapacitated by the eye.
And launch one more big shot. Becomes clear that one big shot probably isn't
for the 12th and final round.
But Erik couldn't make anything big out of it.
He doesn't see! He can't see!
Cierra los ojos.
Let him in close. Keep him outside. Got left. We gotta knock him out. Seeing Erik Morales, they all want to see you.
In the history of one of North America's toughest towns. He's had 6 Barrera and Manny Pacquiao. He's trying to prove all his critics wrong. Where Morales stand as he comes to the 12th round.
Okay, Jim. What else? El Terrible Morales. Jim, I thought he won 4 rounds in a row, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Has gotten a big start in the 12th. Hammering Morales again with power shots.
And so far, Maidana's winning it big, and here comes Morales.
Morales hoping his thunder shots that Maidana is landing in the last two
If
rounds.
Morales has a rally, crosses over from being special to being something else, I think.
Here he comes by Morales. Just missed with that one. He's got Maidana back in team. Throwing wide, leaving him, hits him again with a straight right hand shot. Every time his arms wide, Morales goes straight down the middle again. Recovery.
Donna.
By Erik Morales.
And these 20 seconds can decide this fight, Jim.
That's the matchup. Unbelievable shot by Maidana. And a right hand. And another right hand. Last, but Maidana clearly won the 12th.
The old great thing. Apparently he did. I know we certainly did.
Waking up the echoes way more frequently than anyone would have tried to knock Morales out. Here are the judges who'll decide the issue. Adelaide Bird, veteran judge, 49 times, leading Acosta at the time of the Rios KO. Title fights, including the book score of 114-111 for Khan over Maidana.
2 rounds, no doubt about it. But I gave Erik Morales a lot of those middle rounds. I've got it one.
Landed accurately. So what did the judges see? We are up.
Cards. Dick Houck scores the bout. 114 from Argentina, Marcos.
Maidana holds on to get the win. Dick Houck and Jerry Roth. Or of Adelaide Bird and Jerry Roth, I should say. Is the winner of the event. He proved himself throwing 457 more punches. Connect percentage, 30 the way he fights. And here's a punch zone grab. The fight was won. Marcos Maidana landing 69 body shots to a victory margin for him in the fight. Let's go to Max Kellerman, who's standing by with the Argentine.
Yeah, really, we wanted a strong fighter like this one, and
ser campeón de cuarta vez.
really Morales is a good fighter.
Estaba pareja la pelea, pero bueno, salía a ganar el último round. Estaba rápido.
His technique and his velocity is very cool.
Noche.
I want to acknowledge everyone that came to see this fight tonight. I think he might have won a close fight, but not a clean win. Pediste pelear con Maidana, que te dejó pensar que tú puedes ganarle a un Maidana. I think I landed the better punches.
But what made you think that?
Tengo algo que se llama dignidad y corazón.
Can I have
¡Revancha!
a rematch?
Mañana se la.
The rematch can be any time, tomorrow even.
Before I let you go,
¡Viva México!
With my heart, and long live Mexico.
thank you, champ.
Rounds with Erik Morales against Marcos Maidana in a fight that's going to be the case. One of the instant signs that Maidana and Morales' eyes swelled shut almost immediately. But in the middle rounds, upward rushes and finding a way to show greater hand speed in exchanges and to along the ropes. Down the stretch, Maidana reapplied his enormous, fighting the last 2 rounds as though he thought he was fighting from behind and winding up a decision victory. But as I said a few moments ago, and I'll repeat it, Marcos Maidana,
Who was taken to the hospital for precautionary measures, apparently having collapsed in the locker room or all with him. My thoughts on this fight.
for us to be here tonight. Nobuhiro Ishida seemed totally outgunned against James Kirkland. Well, thanks very much for being with us. We hope you enjoyed it half as much as Max and I did.